Alrighty guys, as you can bring us into the Dragon Ball Legends TOP walkthrough video. This is going to be part 2 of 2 for the standard edition. If you guys are looking for the regular or for the pocket edition, it will be linked in the description down below. Alright, so the first fight, we're coming off of the previous boss fight, is straight ahead of us. 4/5 difficulty fight against GT. Alright, so there is double yellows here. And I mean, there's double reds here, so technically you would want to take out your yellow, but I just want to I really just enjoy using the super attack, right? Especially turning it into the ultimate arts. It's a lot of value there. So we're going to just put both of our purples on backup for now. All right, so the first unit we're going to go for is going to be the EX Rildo. This guy does have a blue card cover change. I want to just get that out of the way. And then we're going to go for the Pan, this red Goku right here, the blue Goku, the Trunks, and then EX Rildo, or Sparking Rildo at the end. All right, so that one is not bad at all. Again, the only one I'm really concerned about is MVP 17, but he seems to be doing just fine. We did get the full kill, and we did not need a rush. So next is to the left of us, 4/5 difficulty fight against the Minion squad. I'm not worried about this one either. Okay, so now we're on fight 15. So we have to bring out our high tier units, which is going to be this purple Vados and the Kaba, of course. And we're going to go ahead and swap out these guys as needed, right? They can come back and forth, but as long as your Z tier and your S tier, you get that 30%, you're going to be all good. Golden Frieza obviously going to be on this tile down here. That way he can get the ultimate arts. All right, so for attack order here, I'm going to go for this guy first because he's going to stun you on turn 2. And then I am going to go for this guy because my blues are going to attack right after that, right? So that just makes sense. And then let's go for this guy since he's a relevant unit. He also does have a strike cover change. I just don't know the range that it is for. And then after that, it's kind of just pretty easy going from there. We go for this guy because he has a chance to double attack. And then we can go for Zarbon and then Thouser at the end. Okay, so coming out of that one, I completely forgot about the fact that the purple Vados actually has a pretty fast key recovery, so that went pretty well. It worked out for us, right? So we got this guy out of the way. Golden Frieza wasn't able to one-shot him, but he still did a good amount of damage for our Kale and Vados to clean it up, and then everything else went smoothly. The next is straight above us, 3/5 difficulty fight against the Piccolo. So this one is one of our labeled difficult fights. So for this fight, we can take out the blues here. So we're going to go ahead and put Kale on backup, and we're going to put the MVP 17. Golden Frieza will always be getting this yellow tile, as you can see, just from the gameplay itself. All right, so for attack order, I do want to go for the purple unit first because the Golden Frieza ultimate arts, and then I'm going to go for this guy because he's debuffing us on, I believe he debuffs us every turn, but specifically on turn 2, he increases the damage that we receive, right? So let's get him out of the way, and then of course the Legends Limited Piccolo, that guy gets a blue card on turn 3, and then we'll go for the Mod Junior, this Legends Road, and then the Revival at the end. So again, I mean, that is one of our hard fights, but it's a 3/5 difficulty. You guys should have no issue with it. Even without our healers, without our MVP 17 support, we're 100% fine there. Next is to the right of us, 4/5 difficulty fight against, well, we did this before already, right? Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken with the Tao there and Birder as well. All right, so this is the information I'm going to use right here. So we're going to go ahead and put Topo out, and then we're going to put the Jiren out as well. Golden Frieza on the yellow tile, and then I do want to put Vados on the sustained damage cut tile because she's going to be one of our more frail units, right? All right, so for this one, I low-key, like, I know this is kind of like not the play here. Typically, you just want to go for this guy first. If you're watching this and you're unsure of what I'm about to do next, just go for that guy first. But I want to go for the hit first and then this guy. Just because maybe we can go ahead and just snipe out the hit. That'd be absolutely awesome. And then after that, we'll go for the green Dispo, we'll go for Basil, the Tau, and then Birder at the end. All right, so actually that worked out perfectly. That was, I think that's good experimentation right there. We were able to one-shot the hit and then kill this guy in turn 1 before he even gets the chance to super attack us on turn 2. Next is to the left of us, 5/5 difficulty fight against the Mohawks. Okay, so this is the team formation we're going to be using right here. So I'm going to take out the green Topo, and we're going to take out a red just because of the double blues. Also, because of the blue Zamasu, you do want to avoid this bottom row right here, right? Because he's debuffing heavily down here. And then also, we're going to keep this guy on a yellow tile, of course, at all times. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to snipe out a purple unit. We're going to get this guy out of the way. Hopefully, he just dies. He is a sparking unit, but he's a free-to-play unit, and he's pretty old. And then after that, we're going to go for the Shin. And then we'll go for the 16, and then you can go for the EXs, and then the blue Zamasu at the end, because he is going to also, not only does he debuff the bottom row, he debuffs you when you hit him. So that one was good. 17 did take some, dude, I don't know, 17 is taking damage, then he heals up, and then he takes damage again. Kaba has a super attack right here, 6.9 million though. I think that's pretty solid. Next is straight above us, 4/5 difficulty fight against the minions. Once again, we just did this fight. So this is what we're going to use. I'm pretty sure we used a similar setup last time we did this, but Topo and then Jiren are going to be on backup, this guy on the yellow tile. The attack order is going to be similar as last time as well. So we're going to go for this guy first, and then we're going to go for the red, and then we'll go for the yellow, and then we'll go for this guy since he has the chance to double attack, which he did last time on us, by the way. Then we'll go for the Zarbon and Thouser at the end. So coming out of that, I mean, pretty much the same result as last time. 6.5 million, or almost 6.6 right there too. That's pretty good. Did get the full kill. Next is to the right of us, boss, or not boss fight, but I mean, it should be a boss fight, bro. It's the Majin Buu Saga. It's right smack dab in the middle of the board, for the second half at least. That's kind of messed up right here. Usually this fight is reserved for the first half boss fight or the second half boss fight, but nope, it's right there in the middle, and we are going to go ahead and face it. And this is the team formation we're going to be using right here. So Bergamo is going to be on background just because of the double blues, and then this guy's going to be on background as well just because in favor of having this purple on board, right? Yellow, gold, or Golden Frieza on the yellow tile, right? Golden Frieza, golden tile. That's what you want to always remember that as. And then you can put this guy up here too if you want. I just want to go ahead and get that extra super gauge charge. I think that's going to be worth something. So your top priority here is you want to get this guy out of the way. This guy is also debuffing the cross shape, so the middle column and the middle row. It's kind of hard to avoid because that only leaves 4 blocks untouched, right? So it is what it is. We're going to go for him first, though, since our Golden Frieza is going to Ultimate Arts, and then we'll go for this guy. You got to kill him before he fuses on turn 3. Then we're going to go for the Shin, 18, the Kid Buu, and then Evil Buu at the end. So that fight definitely did take a lot out of us, if I'm being real honest with you. I mean, we brought in the double greens to kind of combat the double blues right here, but maybe we should have just brought in the double purples. I'm not too sure. This guy did take a while to go down. We did get the full kill. We actually didn't need the rush right there, but we did need the double super attacks from the Golden Frieza. Thank God he actually has that built into his kit. Next is to the right of us, another hard fight. It is against event exclusive. Okay, so this is the team formation I'm going to use right here. There's double blues. Let's take out our red. Double greens. Let's take out one of our blues. It's going to be this guy, unfortunately, right? Because he's really, really low on HP. This guy always on the golden tile, right? Golden Frieza, golden tile. Okay, so what I want to do here, and this might sound kind of dumb. So if I'll report back to you guys after this fight, go for the Raditz first always, right? If you're unsure, go for the Raditz first always. Since Golden Frieza, I don't want to waste that yellow super attack on him. Let's go for the Broly first because he's also a high priority target, or a mid priority at least. And then we'll go for the Raditz. Raditz is slow, but he gets that turn 1 blue card. That's why he's scary. Then after him, we'll go for the DKP. And then after that, we can go for the Green Frieza. We can go for the first form Cell, and then Bojack at the end. Okay, so that one was way easier. Well, it's 3-fist difficulty fight. So at 3-fist difficulty, my Golden Frieza is able to one-shot this Broly right here, right? At Red Star 1 is able to take that guy on. That's more than enough for me, right? We were able to kill Raditz before he even got the super off. Very successful fight. So now, straight above us, 3-fist difficulty fight against this. I don't really, I mean, it's just Future, right? It's just Future, but it's like a weird variation of it. There's not crazy things going on right here. Okay, so this is the team formation we're going to be using right here. So Topo on backup because of double purples, and then a blue on backup because of the double greens. Typically, you are avoiding the middle row because of the EX Red Vegeta, but the Red Vegeta debuffs don't apply unless he has 4 members of Vegeta Clan on the team, and I believe there's only 2 here, so you can completely ignore that, thankfully. So attack order here is pretty easy as well. We're going to go for the Sweater Trunks first. He does have a cover rescue, right? And then we're going to go for the free-to-play Zamasu, the EX Mai, the Zamasu assist unit with Goku Black, the Red Vegeta, and then Revival at the end. All right, so another pretty easy fight, right? I mean, it was only a 3-fist difficulty, but the roster looked a little bit intimidating at a first glance, but nothing to sweat. We did get the full kill, 9.2 million. All right, so next is to the left of us, 5-fist difficulty fight. It is one of our labeled hard fights. It's against Saiyan Saga. All right, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. There's double greens. So we're going to put a blue on backup, and then there's also double blues. So we're going to put our red on backup right here. Golden Frieza, the golden tile. The only thing I'm worried about is that a green revival unit is going to be the last unit taken on right here. So hopefully our KO doesn't get obliterated. All right, so for this one, I'm going to go for the Nappa first. He is a high... It sucks because the Nappa and the Yamcha are both high priority, but the Nappa is debuffing us each turn. So we're going for him first, and then the Raditz. Raditz will super attack you on turn 1, but he has a slow key restore speed, so hopefully we can just get him out of the way pretty early on there. And then after that, I don't want to risk anything. This guy also gets a super attack, but on turn 3, similar to Legends Limited Piccolo. And then we'll go for the Yamcha, we'll go for the Vegeta, and then the Revival Kid Gohan at the end. I'm not too sure. We got 11 million off of that, which I'm pretty happy about, but we did not... Technically, we did not kill the Raditz before he got a super attack off. I mean, we avoided it, but we stunned him, That's the only reason why he didn't hit us with it. He definitely he had more than enough time to actually get it off. It's just we got lucky with the stuns right there. So if you're worried about getting hit with that super attack, target him first. Other than that, the fight went really smoothly. We just got blessed by RNG, thankfully. The next fight you're going to take on when you do have the TP for it is going to be to the left of you. It's this 3-fist difficulty fight against androids. So this is probably the team formation I would use right here. This is the rare moment where I don't use the golden Frieza because there's triple reds, right? Triple reds, double blues, so Bergamo's out too. And then I would just have the support from 17 for those 3 right there, and then Kaba buffing up some extra damage onto the purple Jiren, and of course Kale healing those 3 above her. So attack order here is kind of hard because there's a lot of high priority units here. I probably would go for this guy first since my blues do attack early on, and then because if I attack early on to the tag droids, they're just going to tag out, right? And then I would go for the tag droids, and then I would go for the Super 13 because he's going to blue card you on turn 3, and then the Gamma 1. And then go for the Aider. Aider does have death buffs for his allies. And then this guy at the end. I think that would be pretty ideal. And then after you finish up that one, you would go for your last fight of the season, which is straight above that one, which is a 4-fist difficulty fight against a Majin Buu Saga. And then for the last fight, I think this is the team formation I would use right there, right? Especially, so this guy, he's taking a lot of damage, plus he's a lower tier than our Kale, so I think it's fine having the Kale in there as our main blue. And then this guy on backup just because of the double blues there being the Fusing Vegito and the Kid Buu. And then we would use the same attack order as last time here too. So we'd go for the purple Gohan first, and then the Fusing Vegeta, we'd go for Shin, Android 18, Kid Buu, and then Evil Buu at the end, and bada boom, you're done. Let me know where you guys end up ranking. This one is coming at you earlier. That's why I do not have those last 2 fights finished. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and see where we're at in terms of leaderboard. 382. I think that's the highest I've seen myself in a while, but again, keep in mind, we have not finished the season at all, on our end at least. And maybe by the time you guys are watching, you guys have enough TP to finish off the whole thing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys like the content, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, maybe even consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later.